Hello children, hope you are all doing good. Okay, can you recall what we have learned in the previous class? So we have learned about the properties of addition, right? So what are all the properties we have learned? So we have learned about closure property. So what do you mean by this closure property? Closure property means simply if you are having A plus B means A plus B, you will get the answer. That is called closure property. Okay children? So simply if you are having 1 plus 2 means you will get the answer simply 3. That is called closure property. And then we have learnt about commutative property. So what do you mean by this commutative property? Commutative property means A plus B equal to B plus A. Okay. If you are adding this A plus B means it will be equal to this B plus A. Okay. Simply if you are having 1 plus 3 means what will you get? 3 plus 1. Okay. What will you get? 1 plus 3. So we will get 4, right? So here 3 plus 1 will get the same answer. That is 4. Okay. So we can say it satisfies commutative property. Okay. So and then we have learnt about associated property, right? So what do you mean by this associated property? Associated property means A plus B plus C. Okay. A plus B plus C equal to A plus B plus C. Okay. If you are having 1 plus 2 plus 3. Okay. So what will you get? What is the answer? 2 plus 3, 5. 5 plus 1, 6. Okay, we will get 6. And again, if it is A plus B and plus C means 1 plus 2. So that is 1 plus 2 means 3. 3 plus 3 is 6. Okay, we will get the same answer. So that we can say integers, the addition of integers is associative. Okay, children. And then we have learnt about additive identity, right? So what do you mean by this additive identity? Additive identity means, so additive identity means if you are adding 1 plus, okay, what if simply I am getting the answer 1. So I am having okay, if I am having like this means simply what will you do? We need to find what will be added with this 1 to get the same one. Okay, so what will you add with this 1 to get the same one? You will add 0, right? So this is called additive identity. Okay, additive identity means simply A plus 0. Okay, A plus 0 equals to A. That is called additive identity. Okay, simply if I am having minus A, okay, minus A plus something equal to, we need to get the same answer. Okay, so what will you multiply with this minus A to get the same minus A? We need to add 0, right? So that this is called additive identity. Okay, and then we have learnt about additive inverse, right? So what do you mean by this additive inverse? Additive inverse means simply if I am having A, okay, if I am having A, we need to get the answer as 0. Okay, so what will be added with this A to get the 0? We need to add the opposite of this integer, right? So that A plus minus A equal to 0. That is called additive inverse. Okay children, so these are all the things we have learned in the previous class, right? So today let us continue that. Okay, let us start from example 1.7. It is in page number 8. Take your book, page number 8. So we are having the question as 120 plus 51 and 51 plus 120 equal. Okay, so by seeing this we can understand that this is in the form of commutative property, right? That is A plus B equal to B plus A. Okay, if these two are equal means we can say the addition of integers are commutative. Okay, let us check. Okay children, so we are having 120 plus 51. So check the symbols. We are having plus and plus, so we can add very easily, right? So and then we are having 51 plus 120. Okay, the same numbers but the place are changed, right? So that we can add simply 120 plus 51. What is the answer? 120 plus 51, 120 plus 51. Okay, 1, so 5, 6, 7. So we will get 171. Okay, so if you are adding this A plus B means you will get 171. And again it is add this B plus A. Okay, 51 plus 120. 51 plus 120 means So it will be same answer as 171, right? So we can say in both the cases we are getting the same answer. So that we can say the addition of integers are commutative. Okay, we need to write at the end. Okay, hence addition of integers is commutative. So we can say addition of integers are commutative. Okay, children. So let us see the second one. Okay. So what's the question? R minus 5 plus. So R minus 5 plus inside the bracket minus 4 plus minus 3 and minus 5 plus minus 4 plus minus 3 are equal. So by seeing this we can understand that it's as like about associative property, right? So what is the associative property we have learned? Simply A plus B plus C. Okay. A plus B plus C equal to A plus B plus C. Okay. If it satisfies this means we can say the addition of integers are associative. Okay. So let us do. Okay. So at the first we are taking the LHS. Okay. So that is minus 5 plus 4 plus minus 3. Okay. Let us solve first. We need to solve the brackets, right? So we are having the negative integers in brackets. So we can do by number line. Okay. Let us do by number line method. So here it is 0 and here minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5, minus 6, minus 7, minus 8, minus 9, minus 10. Okay. Let us continue. 2, 3. Okay, children. So let us do. So we need to start from 0, right? We are here now. We need to move minus 4, which is in the left side, right? Minus 4 means it is in the left hand side. So we need to move to minus 4. Now we are here, and again we need to move minus 3. Minus 3 means it is also in the negative direction, right? So that again minus 3 means 3 steps in the left hand side. So 1, 2 and 3. Okay. So we are getting minus 7. Okay, children. So we have completed this bracket, and then we need to do this minus 5. Minus 5, it is also in the negative direction. So let us do. So we need to move minus 5, which is in the left side, right? So that 5 steps in the left side. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So we are getting the answer as minus 12. Okay, children. So for LHS we are getting the answer as minus 12. Okay. Let us do for the RHS, that is right hand side. So RHS minus 5 plus minus 4 bracket and minus 3. Okay. We need to find the answer for this. First of all, we need to solve this bracket, right? So number line, we draw a small number line. Okay. So here 0, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. Okay, let me rub and draw. See, here 0, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5, minus 6. So we are having the number line. So first of all, we need to solve the bracket. Before that, we need to start from 0, right? So here we need to start from this minus 5. Minus 5, it is in the left side, the children. So minus 5 means it's in the negative direction. So that we need to move 5 steps. Okay, that is in the left side. Okay, so we are here now, and then we need to add minus 4. Minus 4 means it is also in the negative. We are having negative sign there, so that we need to move in the left side. Okay, so 4 steps in the left side. So 1, 2, 3 and 4. So we got minus 9. Okay, so we solve this bracket. After that, we need to add this minus 3. So minus 3, it is also in the left side, so that we need to move 3 steps in the left side. Okay, so 1, 2 and 3. So what we get? We got minus 12. Okay, so see, for this for this LHS also we are getting minus 12, and also for this RHS, right hand side also we are getting the same minus 12. So that simply we can say the addition of integers are associative. Okay. Hence addition of integers are associative. So addition of integers are associative. Okay. So we have completed example 1.7. It is due example 1.8. Okay. It is also in page number 8. So example 1.8, it's in page number 8. So the first one, find the missing integers. Okay, so the first question is 0 plus minus 2345. So we can say it is in the form of additive identity, right? So additive identity means what we can say? 0 plus minus 2345 means we will get the same answer, right? 2345. Okay. So we can say therefore the additive identity. So it's the additive identity. It's by additive identity. Okay. And then second one, 23,479 plus dash equal to 0. So it's as like additive inverse, right? Additive inverse means what we need to find. What can be added with this to get 0? So what will you add with this to get 0? So minus 23,479. Okay. So additive identity means we need to put the same. Okay. Simply we will consider that what will be added with this number to get the same answer. So for that we will say it as additive identity. Okay. Additive inverse means simply what will be added with this to get 0. That is called additive inverse. Okay. So we can say therefore it's by additive inverse. Okay. Additive inverse. Okay children. So this is by additive identity. Okay children, can you all understand? So IDENTITY. So we have completed example 1.8 and then example 1.9. So then the next example. Okay. Example 1.9, which is in page number 9. Okay. So we are going to find the property, okay, of these equations. So the question is, mention the property for the following equations. Okay. So the first question, minus 45 plus minus 12 equal to minus 50. So we know A plus B equal to, if we get answer means that is closure property, right? So that we can say it is a closure property. Closure property. Okay. Closure property means what? So if you are having the question as A plus B means we will get the answer as A plus. Okay. We will get the answer. That is called closure property. We can say the addition of integers is closure. Okay. So it's by closure property. And see this, minus 15 plus 7 equal to 7 plus minus 15. So that we can say it is the, see we are having the same integers but in different order, right? So that we can say it is the commutative property. Okay. So commutative property. COMMUTATIVE. Okay. Commutative property. Commutative property means it will be in the form of A plus B equal to B plus A. Okay children. So this is called commutative property. Okay. And then the next one, minus 10 plus 3 equal to minus 7. So it is also in the form of closure, right? Because A plus B, if it is A plus B means we are getting the answer. So that we can say it is a closure property. Okay, addition of integers is closed. Closure property. Okay children, so that is A plus B equal to answer. Okay. So the fourth one, minus 7 plus minus 5 equal to minus 5 plus minus 7. See, we are having the same integers but in different order, right? So that we can say it is a commutative property. Okay, that is A plus B equal to B plus A. So commutative property. COMMUTATIVE. Okay, commutative. And then fifth one, minus 7 plus minus 4 plus minus 3 equal to minus 7 plus minus 4 plus minus 3. Okay, we are having the same integers in left and right, but the brackets, okay, only the brackets differ. So that we can say it is a associative property. Okay, associative property. A-S-O-C-I-A-T-I-V, associative property. Okay, associative property means it will be in the form of A plus B plus C equal to A plus B plus C. Okay, we will have the same integers in the left side and also in the right hand side, but the bracket differs. That is called associative property. Okay, children, and then the last one, 0 plus minus 7245. So what answer we are getting? Minus 7245. So we are having 0 and the same identity number. Okay, this number and this number are same, so that we can say it is additive identity. Okay, additive identity. Okay, is it clear? Simply, if you are getting A, if you are having A plus B means, if we get the answer means that is called closure property. Okay, A plus B means if you are getting the answer means that is closure property. If you are having A plus B and the same, if you are A plus B equal to B plus A means that is commutative property. Okay, closure means A plus B equal to answer, that is closure, and commutative means A plus B equal to B plus A. And associative property means A plus B plus C equal to A plus B plus C. That is, we are having the same integers in the left hand side as well as in the right hand side, but only the bracket differs. That is called associative property. Okay, and then additive identity means we are having, simply if we need to find what will be added to a number to get the same number. Okay, if we get the same number, okay, identity means that is called additive identity. Okay, in addition we are getting the identity number, so that we are calling it as additive identity. Okay, children, so these are all the properties we have learned. Let us see the exercise. Okay, in exercise 1.1, first one is your homework. Okay, fill in the blanks. We are having up to 10 fill in the blanks, right? That 10 is your homework, and remaining sum we will do in the class. Okay, let us do sum number 6. Okay, write down the question. So let us do exercise number 7. Okay, it says 1.1, 7th one. So find 5 pairs of integers that add up to 2. So add up to 2 means the first integer we can write it as 0 plus 2 equal to 2, right? We can get this is the first integer we can add up to 2, right? So 0 plus 2 equal to 2. So we can write, we need to write 5 pairs, right? So we can add plus 1 with this. Okay, so 0 plus 1, 1, and 2 plus 1, sorry, we need to add plus 1 here and minus 1 here. Okay, so 2 minus 1, 1, so we'll get 2, right? And again plus 1 and minus 1. Okay, so 1 plus 1 will get 2, and 2 plus 1, so 2 minus 1, it is 0. Okay, so what will you get? You'll get 2. Okay, and again 2 plus 1, 3, and 0 minus 1, so minus 1. Okay, so what will you get? 3 minus 1 will get 2. Okay, and again we need to add plus 1. So 3 plus 1, 3 plus 1 means 4, and minus 1, again minus 1. So you will get minus 2. So I'll get the answer as 2. Okay, now we got 5 pairs. Okay, and if we need to write another one means, so 4 plus 1, 5, and 2 again minus 1, so minus 3. So what will you get? 2. So these are all the pairs. Okay, so we can write any 5. Okay, choose any 5 and write as the answer. Okay, children, very easy, right? And then the next one is about the objective type questions. Objective type questions, take page number 10. So 8th one, what is the question? The temperature at 12 noon at a certain place was 18 degrees above 0. That is, so at 12 noon is 18. Okay, plus 18 degree. Okay, if it decreases at the rate of 3 degree per hour. 12 noon. Sorry. 12 noon. 8 plus 18 degree. Okay, plus 18 degree. Okay, if it decreases minus 3 degree per hour. Okay, minus 3 degree per hour. Okay, at what time it would be 12 degree below 0. Okay, so we need to find. So we are having minus 18 degree, right? So minus 8, sorry, plus 18. 18 degree minus 3, what will you get? 18 degree minus 3, 15. 15 is it? So again minus 3, 12. And again minus 3, 9. Okay, and again minus 3, 6. Okay, and again minus 3, we'll get 3. And again minus 3, 0. Okay, so again minus 3, we'll get minus 3. Okay, and again minus 3, we'll get minus 6. Okay, and again minus 3, minus 9. Okay, and again if you this minus 3 means we'll get minus 12. Okay, so this is the thing we need, right? So what is the question? At what time it would be 12 degree below 0? Okay, so we need to find the time. Okay, so it is at 12 noon. Okay, 12 noon. 12 noon means in the afternoon. Okay, afternoon 12 o'clock, that is 12 p.m. Okay, so 1 p.m., 2 p.m., 3 p.m., 4 p.m., 5 p.m., 6 p.m., 7 p.m., 8 p.m., 9 p.m. and at 10 p.m. Okay, it is 10 p.m. we'll get minus 12. Okay, below minus 12 we'll get. So the answer is 10 p.m. Okay, for the first one the answer is fourth one, option 4. So just note this in your book, okay, in the side of your book, okay. Simply we need to subtract minus 3, okay. For every hour minus 3 is reducing, okay. Minus 3 degree is reducing. So that we are just subtracting minus 3 from that 18, okay. For the first hour we are getting 15. The second hour 12, 9, 6. Likewise it was reducing, and at 10 p.m. we are getting minus 12, okay. So the answer is minus 10. Sorry, 10 p.m. Okay, children. So for the 8th question, option 4 is the answer. So see question number 9. Identify the problem with the negative numbers as its answer. Okay, for the first one, let us check. Okay, so for the first one, minus 9 plus minus 5 plus 6, right? So we need to get the negative numbers as the answer. Okay, so let us check. So minus 9 minus 5. So we are having the same sign, so that we can add and do the same sign. Okay, so 9 plus 5, 14. Okay, minus 14. Minus 14 and plus 6. So what will you get? So minus 14 plus 6 will get minus 8. Okay, so this one is the negative. Okay, and again let us check second one. Second 18 plus minus 12 minus 6. Okay, let us solve the minus. Here we are having the same sign, right? So that we can add and do the same sign. So 12 plus 6, 18, right? 18 minus 18. So here we are having 18. So 18 minus 18 will get 0. Okay, so this one is not negative. Okay, third one. Let's check third one. Okay, third one, minus 4 plus 2 and plus 10. Okay, see here we are having same sign. Okay, let us solve the same sign first. So 10 plus 2, 12. Okay, 12 minus 4, 12 minus 4, what will you get? 8. Okay, so minus 8 or plus 8, greater number sign is it? So greater number is 12, so that the answer is 8. Okay, and for this we are getting the answer as 8. And then fourth one, see the fourth, 10 minus 4. Okay, so 10 plus minus 4 plus 8. Okay, so 10 and plus 8 are it is having same signs, right? So 10 plus 8, 18. 18 minus 4, 14. Okay, so plus 14. So the answer is option 1. Okay, for the ninth one, option 1 is the correct answer. So option 1 is minus 9 plus minus 5 plus 6. Okay, this is the correct answer. So let us see a third one, sorry, 10th one, okay, sum number 10, question number 10. So the question is minus 10 plus 7, okay. So what is the answer? Minus 10 plus 7. So we are having negative sign, right? Sorry, different sign. So that we need to subtract and put the greater number sign, okay. So subtract 10 minus 7, the answer is 3. So which is the greater number sign? Minus 10 is greater, right? So, minus, okay. So, the answer is minus 3, okay. And then 11th one, the question is minus 8 plus 10 plus minus 2. So, first of all, just add the same sign, okay. Here we are having minus and here also we are having minus. So, minus 8 minus 2 will get 10, okay, minus 10. And here we are having 10. So minus 10 plus 10. So what will be the answer? Minus 10 and plus 10, 0 is the answer. Okay, 0. Okay, children. So for the 10th one, 2. Second option is the answer. Okay, second option. And for the 11th one, second option is the answer. For the 11th one, the answer is 0. So third option. Okay, option 3, that is 0. Okay, children, and then 12th one, question is 20 plus minus 9 plus 9. Okay, so let us add the same sign. Okay, add the integers having the same sign. Here 20 and here plus 9. So 20 plus 9, 29. Okay, 29 minus 9, 29 minus 9 is 20. Okay, so the answer is 20. That is plus 20. Okay, plus 20, option 1, okay. Option 1 is plus 20. Okay, children. So, that's all. Let us give, okay, note down the homework, okay. The homework questions. Homework, it's in page number 9. Exercise 1.1, okay, exercise 1.1. Sum 1. And sum number 6, okay. Sum number 1 you should do it in your book, and sum number 6 you should do the homework on your homework note. Okay, children, note down your homework. So do your homework properly. Okay, children. Thank you.